Hello, I'm gonna show you how to do this to start maxing out over here. Yes, I am on mobile. Um, Alright, so let's do this. So what you want to do is press every single hex to the bottom right of what you're trying to change. So say that I want to do all of um, oh, sorry, all of this. I want to make it light. So these three at the top are already light. So I'm going to tap this one over here at the very bottom. Then we go to this row, and you just continue that all the way down. Now when you get to this row, sometimes you don't have to do this, but most of the time you will. You're going to get this last bit that you can't change. See, no matter how many times you press it, it's going to mess something up. So you want to go all the way to the beginning over here and tap each one as you go down, all the way from left to right. Then you see down here, now you can do the bottom right hexes and fill that up. So you're just going to continue from left to right, bottom hexes, trying to change the colors that you want on each row. So like this middle one right here needs to be changed. So again, tap there. Now that one. Now there. So there is a very special trick for when you get to this last little bit. Again, sometimes you won't have to do this. Sometimes it'll just have a piece like that you can finish, but sometimes it'll have this. When you get to this, maybe you'll have that, but just mess around until you get it to this. You need the 3 hexes that make a triangle at the very bottom. Now, this is going to be hard to explain. So what you want to do on this part is tap the first hex at the top, and then the second hex on the second row. Now you're going to skip the 3rd row completely. Now on the very middle row, you're going to tap the 3rd hex on the 5th row, you're going to tap the 2nd hex. And on the 6th row, you're going to tap the 1st hex. Now you have a little pattern like this. You're going to do the same exact thing, but on the other side in the opposite direction. So on the first line, you're going to tap the last hex. And then on the second one, you're going to tap the 4th hex. Again, skip doing the 3rd row. And you're going to do these last 3 that go down in a line. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Now you can continue doing the bottom right hex to fill it out and finish. Let me try to get it to where sometimes, even after you do all those tricks, at the bottom, you will still have a little bit that you just can't get for some reason. Let me see if I can show you that. So again, just reiterating, right here, you're going to want to do that trick where you tap each and every single one from the left to right on the middle one so that you can fill out. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, that one was an easy one. As you see, again, sometimes you don't have to do that weird pattern trick. But it's pretty simple once you get it down. So let's see if we can do this. Okay, this one looks like it's probably going to have to do what I did. Okay, well, we're just going to do it with this. So imagine like you didn't understand that trick. You don't know what to do. What I do when I can't do the bottom one, when it's like, I can't really show you, when it's like you have like one here and then like one over here that you just can't get, go back up to the top and on the 2nd row, press the 2nd hex and then the 4th hex. Now continue like what you do in the beginning, just tapping each hex bottom right hex of what the one you want to change. And it should help you get to a point where you can fill it out. Okay, I guess it doesn't work because I could have already done the pattern before. Okay, this is what I was trying to show you before. If you get to something like this, after doing everything right, and you just can't mess with it anymore, you can't figure it out, try to get it to where you have two like this, or just a few like little, like sometimes you'll have like 1 2 3 down at the bottom. Do that trick that I showed you again, and just like change everything to the opposite color that you were doing. Eventually, after doing this, you will get to this again, to where you can do the triangle trick again. That's just to fix it, just in case you get that odd number at the bottom. And again, I'll show you one more time how to do this little trick when you get the triangle at the bottom. So, first hex on the first row, second hex on the second row, skip the third row, third hex on the middle row, second hex on the fifth row, and then first hex on the first row. Now do it again, opposite side. And now you can continue with tapping each hex on the bottom right of the one you want to change, and you should fill it. That's a lot of turns that I did just to show you how to do something, but you know. Anyways, eventually you'll be able to max out everything that you want to do. Your 75, oh my gosh, numbers. Your 75,000. You'll be able to get that in like less than 30 minutes. You get really fast at it, so let's see how fast I can do this one. See, look, still pretty fast. I pretty much did 2 clicks every 1 second, so yeah, you will eventually get it. Believe in you, and have fun playing.